All right, listen to that. We're live. We got the 56K modem cranking, Corey.
Wow, this is amazing.
We're going to do you guys a song about going to prison for a long time. It's called Doing My Time, Little Darling. On this old rock pile with a ball and chain, they call me by a number, not a name. Lord, Lord, gotta do my time, gotta do my time with an aching heart and a worried mind. When that old judge looked down and smiled, he said, I'll put you on my good road for a while. Lord, Lord, gotta do my time, I gotta do my time with an aching heart and a worried mind. You can hear my hammer, you can hear my song. I'm gonna swing it like John Henry all day long. Lord, Lord, gotta do my time, well, I gotta do my time with an aching heart and a worried mind. Brad Ben's back there. Well, it won't be long, just a few more days. I'm gonna settle down and mend my rowdy ways. Lord, Lord, with that gal of mine, Lord, and with that gal of mine, she'll be waiting for me when I've done my time.
Doing my time. That's right. That's exactly right, James.
Do you know the history behind that song, Corey?
I think I do.
That's good, because I do not.
I think it was an old Karl Marx song that
Another one?
when he was imprisoning people, or killing them.
I don't know that that's what Carl did.
He really liked those things, though, and that's what brings us back to Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. We don't get our kicks from killing and incarcerating, but we do from drinking some cold libations and playing some bluegrass music for you folks.
That's a fact. Okay.
Amen.
Here's a song that Maddie's going to sing you guys about the month of June when it's sugarcane season, and it's called Sugar Moon, Little Darling.
That's Maddie Denton right there, folks.
Thank you.
I'm going to get Corey to do you guys a song right here that features the banjo.
This is one that Earl Scruggs actually wrote. This is called Nashville Skyline Rag. Actually, he didn't. Bob Dylan wrote it. It's true.
Mr. Corey Lloyd Walker right there on the 5-string banjo.
Thank you.
Big hand, yeah. A little bit of the Nashville Skyline rag. Written by Mr. Robert Dillon, who wrote a few songs. Some mild hits, some of which have gone to obscurity and some maybe not so much. We're going to do one right now that's more in obscurity than most of Mr. Dillon's hits. And this one is called Till the End of the World Rolls Around, I'll Keep on Loving You. Till the end of the world rolls round, I'll keep on loving you. As long as the sun goes up and comes down to the big blue sky, comes down to the ground. Long as the world goes round and around, I'll keep on loving you. Well, I tried to sail the sea of life, I rowed my boat alone. Your love meant nothing to me, dear, my heart was made of stone. In a harbor filled with loneliness, my little boat was moored. And then the day I first met you, fell right overboard. Till the end of the world rolls round, I'll keep on loving you. As long as the sun goes up and comes down to the big blue sky, comes down to the ground. Long as the world goes round and around, I'll keep on loving you. Whenever you're around me, dear, my heart just won't be still. And when it comes to kissing you, I'll never get my fill. They said I'd never settle down, that I would always roam, that I could never be the type for a loving wife and home. Till the end of the world rolls round, I'll keep on loving you. As long as the sun goes up and comes down to the big blue sky, comes down to the ground. Long as the world goes around and around, I'll keep on loving you. Now I know the way I felt was only selfish pride. I thought my heart was fireproof, but you burned your way inside. So tell me what I've got to do, and tell me how it stands. The cards are on the table, dear, my life is in your hands. Till the end of the world rolls round, I'll keep on loving you. As long as the sun goes up and comes down to the big blue sky, comes down to the ground. Long as the world goes round and around, I'll keep on loving you. Till the end of the world rolls round, I'll keep on loving you. As long as the sun goes up and comes down to the big blue sky, comes down to the ground. As long as the world goes round and around, I'll keep on loving you.
Oh, yeah, we got the Madison ending on that one, folks. It's just one extra.
Send that out to my buddy David Greer out there. He sent one out to me last night. I came out and saw him. Sometimes you got to know when that ending is coming right there.
Yep.
It just seemed appropriate, Corey.
Yeah,
it was good enough.
It was good enough. It was screaming at me, but I did not accept. I did not go with you, but...
Would you like to sing one, Corey?
I'd like to sing an old Karl Marx tune, and I'm going to sing it by just getting somebody else to do it. So
That's a pretty good
how about
idea.
you do it?
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, which one would you like to do there?
I think I will require you to sing about Toy Heart.
I literally was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Actually.
All right, that's in that key.
Check, check, check.
This is a song written by the Padre of Bluegrass himself, who used to live right down the road. He had a farm over on Dickerson Road, which I've said before, but I believe could be much more valuable real estate if they would change it to Richardson Road. Nobody wants to live over there as it's named now. You change it to Richardson Road, mark my words, and you got some valuable real estate right there. Everybody'd want to be over there then.
You could change it to anything, Delta Variant Road.
That might be better than Dickerson.
Who knows? I mean,
It sounds like a curse word, but it's literally the name of the road over there, and that's where Bill's farm was. So we'll send this out to you, Bill, wherever you are in that cosmic ether tonight. This one's called Toy Heart. Play that mandolin over there. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken when parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. You played with my toy heart like a toy. That toy broke and then we had to part. It never can be mended, I hope this romance ended. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken when parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you know you done me wrong. Your love for me is come and gone. I'll find somebody new, I hope that they'll be true. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken when parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, my time will come someday. The clouds will roll away, the sun will shine someday. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken when parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. This toy heart was broken when parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. This toy heart was broken when parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Thank you guys, appreciate that.
Folks, I'm gonna sing another one, and thank you, and gonna pass it over to Maddie.
Check.
And I just appreciate you guys loving my singing so much. I have a very big brain. I'm a smart baby boy, and that's okay.
Do you know that one? What is it called? I think so. Yeah. B flat. Did you say E or B flat?
E flat. You know the harmony on it?
Yeah.
little rehearsal back here. Y'all having a good Monday? Today was my first day back to work. I'm a teacher, so I'm drinking. So
Yeah, I got it. Okay. What's the kickoff?
I think I got pretty good kids this year, though. So pretty good. Yeah. Sophomore biology. Well, so last year biology was a freshman class, and now it's a sophomore class. So I moved up with a couple of them, and a couple were like, "Ooh, I have you again," and I was like, "Yeah, the same." All right.
Well, cool. Maddie did a great job on this song. We've been getting a lot of kind words on it since the CD came out. And the CD is available everywhere for streaming. It's on Spotify and Napster and LimeWire and all the places that these kids get the music nowadays. If you want to get on LimeWire, you can get our album. You can download it for free along with 60 computer viruses that immediately ruin your computer forever.
I recommend, this is what I did myself, go down to the Electronic Express and get not a good computer. Get like a $80 laptop, and that's going to be your best bet.
Just load it up with viruses.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if you want to go the LimeWire route.
So you can get it on LimeWire, you can get the viruses, and if you're lucky, like my family, you'll be sued by BMG and Sony and several others in a class action lawsuit. It's really, really a great time.
That's really cool,
so
man.
That's the best place you can get our music. But you can also get it physically from us right here. I brought CDs in. We've got a display stand set up right here.
Yeah, we've got
with
our
all of our product. It's set up. There's a cardboard box.
We have our own LimeWire at home, and this is
right.
it.
It's $20 for a CD, folks, and that goes straight to us. I know that Spotify is a family-owned business that was started by Steve Spotify and his
that's
wife.
right.
Yep, that's correct. So I know you want to support them, and I do as well, and all their shareholders. But you can support the East Nash Grass shareholders. We haven't had a public listing or IPO yet. We're going to be a publicly traded company one day, Clint, with everyone's help out here.
That's
buying
right.
enough CDs from us. We also have some T-shirts, a few sizes available, and we just made a fresh order that'll be here in 2 weeks from today. And brand new design that has us from the inside cover, or the inside of our album, which is us as anthropomorphized lambs. So that's pretty rare, and that's important right there.
That's something that you just can't put a price on, honestly.
You really can't, but the price would be $35 for those T-shirts when they get here in 2 weeks. So you can even pre-order one if you want. And new hats. We're glad to be here just like we are each and every Monday. Folks, we're going to do a song off that album that we were just talking about, and this is one our former bandmate and dear friend Jason Owen wrote called Why Did You Call?
Where is she now? And is your heart
Brand new music right there. That one's on our new album, as I mentioned. And I should probably introduce the bass player back here because he is crushing it tonight. He had never even sang harmony on that song, to my knowledge, before. But that's the caliber musician he is. He's just a badass bass player, tenor singer, plays a bunch of other instruments. Has played with all kind of great, very great professional musicians like Shenandoah, and now East Nash Grass right here. And what was that guy that y'all used to work for that was so good? The mandolin player guy, Chris Henry. Yeah,
Chris Henry
worked with the hardcore grass, and he is a hardcore. Yeah, that's right. He is a hardcore grasser. There's no doubt about it. And I think he's proven that, being able to play on the fly. He's been filling in this whole month with us. He'll be here again next week, and we're honored to have him. I think it's an honor and a privilege every time we get to make music with Mr. Brad Benz. Y'all make him welcome back there.
Thank you. Folks, we do take requests, especially if you drop some money in there.
What key is that in?
We really love requests when you put money in the thing. We sometimes like requests if you don't, but we still have to act like we don't unless you put money in. It's a tactic, okay?
We're going to do another song off of it. Tori, thank you for that, mentioning that. He's exactly right.
My name is
the
not
button
Tori.
Right there. That's not what I said. I said
Yes, you did.
to Corey.
Yes, you did. Take it back.
The T was silent. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
All right, we do have a bucket right here that we're accepting money in. You can tip us on the Venmore or the PenPal. Info at East Nash Grass, PayPal, and Venmo at East Nash Grass. That's a business. There are no human beings named East Nash Grass yet.
Not yet, but we might be creating one very soon.
We might.
So,
Stop saying that.
Yep. So anyway, this is a song that I wrote a little over a year and a half ago, something like that, and put on the new album. And we recorded it, and it came to life. And here it is. It's called "Had to Be a Full Moon, Little Darling." There had to be a full moon above, casting down on the life we love, for her to be so foolish as to leave. There had to be some kind of undertow, pulling away the one that I love so, to where she can't see as she needs me in her life. A day like all the others, still loved one another, when she came to me and said it's time to leave. No tears I saw falling, her name I've been calling, calling back to me. I hear it echo so. There had to be a full moon above, casting down on the life we love, for her to be so foolish as to leave. There had to be some kind of undertow, pulling away the one that I love so, to where she can't see how she needs me in her life. Calling, the dark night is falling. Will she come back to me, or is she playing make-believe?
sorry.
Remember what the fucking neckline is? Sorry about that. There had to be a full moon above, casting doubt on the life we loved for her to be so foolish as to leave. There had to be some kind of undertow pulling away the one that I love so, to where she can't see how she needs me in her life. Why would she leave me? I just can't see in my mind. Thank y'all. That's the majority of that song. You'd think you could remember it if you wrote it yourself, but that's just not the case.
Folks, what time is it? Okay. It's not midnight. It's not 4:20. It is bluegrass time.
It's not 69 o'clock.
It's not 69 o'clock. 8:42. Thank you.
Yeah, let's do, let's just do the old home place. What the hell?
Brad's going to sing you guys a song right here, a bluegrass classic, about when you leave the home you leave the plow in the field like an idiot.
Yeah, stupid idiot.
To leave it to rust all to hell and back. What an idiot.
Yeah, stupid.
And then you come back and you wish you were dead.
Yeah.
And-
How do you like that?
And it's called The Old Home Place. Here it goes.
It's been 10 long years since I left my home in the hollow where I was born, where the cool fall nights make the wood smoke rise and the fox hunter blows his horn. I fell in love with a girl from the town. I thought that she would be true. I ran away to Charlottesville, and I worked at a sawmill or two. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Now the girl ran off with somebody else. Tess took all my pay, and here I stand where the old home stood before they took it away. Now the geese fly south and the cold wind moans as I stand here and hang my head. I've lost my love and lost my home, and now I wish that I was dead.
Like an idiot.
What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Done to the old home.
Thank you.
Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town?
Mr. Brad Benz right there singing about
Standing here, hanging my head.
don't leave farm equipment in the field. It's really not the place for it.
Stupid.
Yep, we're going to introduce Maddie over here and let her do a fiddle tune of her choosing. She deserves a proper introduction. She's from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. As she mentioned earlier, she has an occupation that she can feel pretty good about, but none of us on stage could ever do, and that's teaching young shit-ass children high school biology. That's right, I said high school biology, which means that if you haven't put any money in the tip jar, you probably should, even though school teachers, from what I understand, they're millionaires by the end of their career. They make so much money. It's a very high-paying occupation.
I already am that.
That's okay. Good.
Yeah, so.
Good. You're 5 years in, and she's already broke 7 digits, folks. So she doesn't really need the money. She just does it because she just loves those shit-ass children.
That's right.
But if you wanted to give a little bit of money, that'd be fine because she's working her ass off tonight and every day and every night. Y'all give it up for Maddie Denton over here on the fiddle. Madison Denton right here, bringing Bill Cheatham to you guys live in Madison, Tennessee. Y'all give her a big hand.
Maddie's son.
If you didn't like her fiddle playing, at least do it for our beautiful town we live in. What a town!
Yay,
Madison!
Madison! Woo!
Yeah!
If you're joining us on the internet and you don't live in Madison, you're not privileged to live here, and we live here so you don't have to.
That's right.
Really missing out on a lot if you're not here.
We are Madison.
Madison strong.
That's right.
LOL.
Actually, my name.
LOL.
All right. I'm going to introduce you, Corey. What do you want to do? It takes me less time to introduce the band on nights like tonight because this is the East Nash Grass Quartet. And for those of y'all that are here on a regular basis, you probably know there's a couple other members that are typically here with us. And Gavin's out at the Galax Festival up in Virginia. And Harry's got got some spell that's got him down tonight, so we send our well wishes out to him. Hope he gets feeling better soon. He was out on the road last week, so we missed him. A couple weeks here, but we'll have him back hopefully next week. And maybe Gavin too. But either way, we're bringing some music as best we know how, and we've been doing that each and every Monday here at D's for 4 years next month, folks. I can't believe that it's been 4 years. Our D's outfit could have had a college degree by now in the 4 years that we've been working over here in Madison, Tennessee. Beautiful, scenic Madison, Tennessee.
Picturesque.
Really is, and we're happy to be here doing that. And I couldn't do it without East Nash Grass or without D's Country Cocktail Lounge. So how about a big hand for D's Country Cocktail Lounge? I love this place. Came here last night and saw some friends of mine play, and we'll come here every chance that I get because it's just a great music venue, and we really appreciate them working with us even through the pandemic when we had nowhere else to play. We found a way to get it done over here, and they will continue to do so, and they got great music, so I encourage you guys to check out the streams and continue to come back here. We're going to play one more tune here and take a little short break, a little intermission, and come back so we can hopefully sell all these CDs at our huge merch display that you can't, it's off camera. Now, I'd ask Clint to move the camera. I don't think it could pan that far in the room to see our big merch display that we've got of everything that's for sale. But CDs are $20, and it's huge. It's absolutely huge, and you can get it over here. Our hard work from last year that's finally been released, just got released on July the 19th, so it's not even a month it's been out. And it's also available for streaming out there. What you got there? Ruben. Oh, yeah, man. Hell yeah. Corey has this song that I need to introduce him, in fact. He has a song that he loves to play, and I got to meet Corey just right down the road here in Nashville back in 2001. Long time ago, and he was a fine banjo player then, and he's one of the best now in the business and one of the hardest working. Plays with all kind of different folks. Got his, is that a 99, that banjo you got?
This was actually a year 2000.
Okay, I was close. So it's a 2000. Man, he's got it sounding good.
Depends
Unfortunately,
on how you look at
he
it.
had to change the head, and his head had all of his, it had the quadratic equation and several formulas that he uses to play banjo.
I had a lot of cheat codes.
And he's doing it by memory tonight, and I think that's pretty impressive. From Lithia, Florida.
Thank you.
Y'all make welcome. That's Mr. Corey Lloyd Walker over here. He's going to do you guys a song about his favorite corned beef sandwich, and it's called Reuben.
I think you're speeding up.
I did not. Stupid.
a short break. Be back in just a few minutes. Y'all stick around. there. Listen to that. It sounds like live music is about to happen here at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. We're glad everybody's here tonight. Welcome. Welcome to Dee's. If you're just now joining us, we're the East Nash Grass. Clint, you just give me the finger when we're on the internet. All right, I got the finger. That's my favorite finger to receive. I see that in traffic sometimes. We're the East Nash Grass, folks. Thank you for joining us out there on the interwebs. We got the 56K modem smoking. It's smoking, son. Ready to get that bandwidth out to the internet world out there through the ether cables. We're going to do you guys an old song right here. Made famous by Johnny Rodriguez. And that's 10 points to you if you know who the hell he was. The song was written by Hugh Moffett, one of my favorites to get to do here. We started doing it just a few months ago. For the sheer hell of it, ended up adding it to the repertoire. Added it to the official docket, Corey. The official
Are you serious?
It's on the docket.
Wow.
It's called How Could I Love Her So Much and Lose Her to Some Bitch Like You. Excuse me, right here. 1, 2. As I walked through the door and my eyes split the darkness, I saw him alone at the bar. I went over to him, said, you may not know me, but I sure do know who you are. But don't worry, my anger was spent long ago, and only the memories remain. But Lord, I suffered, sometimes I still wonder, maybe now you can explain. Tell me, how could I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you? How did you know how to hold her and please her? How did you know what to do? After all of this time I've spent learning to love her, be what she needed me to. How could I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you? Buy you a drink and I'll tell you a story that's sad, but it's true. How I loved her and held her till some riddler stole her from me like I stole her from you. I guess no one can own her, a heart like a soldier, a fortune and love like a man. Still all I can think of is finding her new love, asking this question again. Tell me, how could I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you? How did you know how to hold her and please her? How did you know what to do? After all of this time I've spent learning to love her, be what she needed me to. How could I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you? Someone like you. How did you know how to hold her and please her? How did you know what to do? After all of this time I spent learning to love her, be what she needed me to. How did I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you? Tell me, how could I love her so much and then lose her so quickly to someone like you?
That's that cha-cha-cha number, folks.
That's right. We do a lot of those.
There's nothing wrong with that. How are you guys doing out there? I'm doing pretty good. You too? Feeling good. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm glad we had this chat.
Me too. Me too, James. Sometimes you just need to have that heart to heart. And
Did you ask them how they're doing?
I did. I asked everybody.
We didn't get much of a response.
No. It's really quiet. You know?
I think it's interesting when you ask somebody personally, you say, how are you doing? They'll say, oh, I'm doing pretty good. Or maybe they'll tell you about something going on.
Yeah.
But when you ask a crowd of people, they just say, woo! You know,
Yeah.
and like one-on-one, if you go up to somebody and you say, how you doing, man? And they just go, woo! You'd be like, man, this guy's drunk.
James, I think you're stealing material from Seinfeld, actually. You better watch
Am I
that.
really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
I believe they call that parallel thinking, though.
Okay,
so.
yeah, it must be, because I've watched a lot of Seinfeld, but I don't remember that.
Hey, well, I got a 90 in biology.
That's from Seinfeld, yeah. All right.
We have fun, don't we, guys?
Y'all remember Traveling Down This Lonesome Road, oh, how I hate to go. Remember that one? Can you kick it? All right, we're going to do you guys a song by the late Padre of Bluegrass. The key of E for everybody following along. I'm traveling down this lonesome road, oh, how I hate to go. The wind and storms are raging high, and it's awful cold. My mind drifts back to you, sweetheart, and I love you so. Now you're gone and left me here to travel this lonesome road. I remember, dear, not long ago you said you'd be my own. And now you've gone so far away, left me all alone. The kind of love you had for me, a fine sweetheart grows cold. But now you're gone and left me here to travel this lonesome road. I'm traveling down this lonesome road, oh, how I hate to go. The wind and storms are raging high, and it's awful cold. My mind drifts back to you, sweetheart, and I love you so. Now you've gone and left me here to travel this lonesome road. All I do is roam around and look for you, my dear. I know I've searched 10,000 miles, or how I need you here. You broke my heart, you left me here, now I'm going home. Now you're gone and left me here to travel this lonesome road. I'm traveling down this lonesome road, oh, how I hate to go. The wind and storms are raging high, and it's awful cold. My mind drifts back to you, sweetheart, and I love you so. Now you're gone and left me here to travel this lonesome road. I'm traveling down this lonesome road, oh, how I hate to go. The when that storms are raging high and it's awful cold. My mind drifts back to you, sweetheart, and I love you so. Now you've gone and left me here to travel this lonesome road. Well, now you've gone and left me here to travel this lonesome road.
That's right, folks. You left me here. Any requests?
We're gonna
Midnight
get
Moonlight. Well, the doctor is.
Maddie has a request.
I've got a
What you
special
got?
request, Corey.
What you
We're
got?
gonna get our good friend Rebecca Swink to come render us a song.
What key?
G?
I think, yeah. She sang this the other night at Bluegrass Wednesday, and it was real good. So, get her to do it again. You could use this one, probably. Just a thing to add to it.
This is my granddad's favorite song.
That one?
Yeah.
This one. Arts Across Texas.
Ernest song.
How's this go? What's
Do we have any Ernest Tubb fans in the house? Damn. I guess he's been dead a long time, Clint. I think he died in like 1984 or something like that.
You know, most people are dead.
Most of the ones that were people.
Oh,
Well, just people in general. They're
There's more dead ones than live ones, is what you're saying.
So many
once
more.
again, I think you're stealing material from
You
a
watch
certain
your
comedian
mouth.
now. I think you are.
Well, I
need
think
to watch
I
it.
think Ernest passed away before most of us were born in this room, but he left behind some records, and this is one of the records that he left behind. And it's one of my favorite songs that I learned when I was just a real youngster. And I don't know the words to it, but somebody up here on stage does, and that's Rebecca. So y'all give her another hand right here for Miss Rebecca Swink. Gonna sing you guys Waltz Across Texas with You in My Arms, Little Darling.
When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. And I could waltz across Texas with you. My heartaches and troubles have just up and gone. The moment that you come and view, and with your hand in mine, dear, I could dance on, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. And I could waltz across Texas with you. like a storybook ending. I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. I could waltz across Texas with you.
Woo! Give a big hand to Rebecca Swink right there. Thank you, Rebecca. Mighty fine job. That's so much fun. Folks, I'm telling you what, making music is the most fun you can have with your clothes on. That's just all there is to it, and we're glad to get to make music here each and every week like we do. It's one of the it's the highlight of my week, really, to get to play here on Mondays. I used to really hate Mondays. I used to have a regular 9-to-5 job, and every Sunday I'd be like, damn it, it's Monday. Again. Shit. But now I'm like, oh yeah, it's Monday. Hell yeah, we're going to be at D's playing from 6 to 8, just like we are each and every week. So how about another big hand for D's Country Cocktail Lounge here?
Hey, James, you know that song, Shuckin' the Corn?
I do know that song, yeah.
Why don't we do that
It's
one?
almost that time of year. So I think that's a very appropriate song.
I shucked 2 ears of corn about 4 days ago. No, 3. Yes, 3 days ago, actually.
It's a real good way to keep track of your own digestive system, too.
I know. I already knew that.
All right, shucking the corn here. That's how you know you're healthy.
Corn.
I'll get a Mr. Corey Walker over there shucking the corn a little bit.
Corny Walker.
Yeah, we appreciate that. It's almost harvest time right here in the greater United States of America. Some people probably have already harvested their corn, but most of them have not yet. So there'll be a lot of shucking going on. Several requests that we're going to try to get to, and we don't have a whole lot of time. Well, shit, we don't have much time at all. But we'll have to do most of those requests next week, I guess. So anyway, I'm going to ask Darlene and Anna, what do y'all want to hear? Y'all are some of our most loyal followers here each and every week. I hear a murder song. Golly. Okay. All right, well, we got one murder ballad on our new album, don't we, Corey?
I want a lawyer.
Did you want to hear an actual murder or a song? Okay.
Well, if you live in Madison, you'll get to hear both.
Yeah, that's right. It's a beautiful place. We love it here.
That's right.
You want to do Watery Deep?
Yeah, let's do a little bit of the Watery Deep. This is a song that is written by the late, great Roy McMillan, who wrote When You Go Walking After Midnight and several other really good hits over the years. And this is one that he wrote. And that I learned when I was just a youngster, and I never really understood why you have to murder somebody that you love, but that's just the way that it goes sometimes, especially
in bluegrass.
especially the way that it used to go. You know, I think things have changed a little bit now with the internet and so forth. But back then, if the person you loved wouldn't marry you, you would just murder them and stab them to death with a knife, or beat them to death with a stick like Knoxville Girl, or in this case, drown her to death. It's called The Watery Deep, and for some reason, people keep liking to hear this song, and we appreciate that. And it goes like this right here. Met a girl in my hometown,
Perfectly reasonable.
with hair of gold and eyes of brown. And I begged her so, my bride to be, but she said she'd never marry me. We went out for Sunday walk down by the river. We stopped to talk. I plunged a knife into her breast. Don't kill me was her last request. Seems pretty reasonable. Took her by her golden curls, and I dragged her where deep water swirls. Another man's bride she'll never be. She's in her grave in the watery deep. Back home, but could not sleep, for thinking of the one in the watery deep. I knew that I could never tell. I'd murder the one that I love so well. My home before daylight. I had not slept throughout the night. I crossed the river where my darling sleeps, and her voice cried out from the watery deep. Come love and stay with me tonight. It's dark down here, there is no light, but it's peaceful here, and you can sleep here with me in the watery deep forevermore in the watery deep. All right, we got time to do one more song right here. We're going to get out of here for the Madison Songwriters Guild, which is always a great thing. They're the only residency that we've had that's going here at D's. It's longer than us. They started right before us, and we've been at it for almost 4 years. And I encourage y'all to stick around because they've always got some great writers. And come back. Of Corey Walker over there, Maddie Denton. Thank you guys so much for being here. We've had a hell of a good time tonight, as always. And we're going to do you guys a song about being an upstanding gentleman. And it's called Salty Dog Blues, Little Darling. I was standing on the corner with a low-down blues, a great big hole in the bottom of my shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Down in the wildwood, sitting on a log, finger on the trigger and eye on a hog. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Pulled the trigger and the gun set go. The shot fell over in Mexico. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Hello, Sal, I know you with a rundown stocking and a wore-out shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, two old maids sitting in the grass, one stuck her finger in the other one's ear. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Play it, Brad. Well, I like cars and I like trucks and I like girls who like to dance. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, I met a girl, her name was Venus, and she sat down on my lap. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Two old maids sitting in bed, one turned over the other and said, will you be frank with me? No, you was frank last night. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Now and she was willing, and now I'm taking penicillin. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, me, my brother, and this old whore, we floated down the river on a shit house door. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog.
All the verses, folks.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate that. We're the East Nash Grass. Y'all come see us next week.